Hey, this is your friend in the gospel, Pastor A.T. Robinson. I'm laughing because it's been a while since I've seen you. I hope that you all are doing well, and it's really on my fault. Although I have been connecting with you guys on social media, I have not done one of these videos, and I know some of you guys have been requesting it, and we got a lot of great feedback. And so I'm in the position right now, technology changed different things, where I can go back and start doing videos, but it takes a lot. And so just bear with me because I am very rusty. But listen, if you saw the cover art that we have, you saw that we're talking about this choice that you have to make. It's kind of like the Matrix. The Matrix is coming out. You have the blue door, you have the red door, and the Matrix is the red pill or the blue pill, and you have a choice to make. The choice is, if you go through the red door, you go back in time and you fix all your mistakes. If you go through the blue door, you get $10 million cash, and I'm assuming this right away. So here's the thing about that, and I had to think about this. Me and the wife were talking about it, and it's been messing with me. So I wanted to bring this discussion to you guys, and I strongly believe there is an answer, a right answer, or excuse me, there's no right or wrong answer. It's really based off of the person. But here's the thing. I think the answer really tells where you are in life, about where you are in life. And so I'm going to go ahead and show it again, if you bear with me, and we're going to talk about this real quick. All right. And I decided to do a little purple because you got the red and the blue. So you have your things right here. So the question, I read the question to my wife last night, and her thing was there are some events in her life that she would like to not have happen in her life or whatever, right? But then she notes that she wouldn't have, certain, the children may not be here, me and her may not have met, and those type things, right? And so she says she would rather have the blue door, get the $10 million and spend it with her husband, which is me. I was messing around with the thought, and I initially was playing with it because I was like, look, I'll go through the red door. And the reason why I said that initially, just off the top, the reason why I said that initially was because I said to myself, if I know that Google is going to be a thing and Amazon is going to be a thing and Bitcoin is going to be a thing, there's some moves that you would make financially and some things that you would do in a financial sense if you have that mindset. Now, the thing says, first of all, we take some liberties. Yes, hypothetical. All this is hypothetical because you can't go back in time, and you can't, you can only move forward. You deal with the present things that you're dealing with. And then also the point here is that you can go back in time and you can fix all your mistakes. Now, it doesn't specify which mistakes it may be. It may be all your bad mistakes. It may be all your financial mistakes, whatever the things that you consider mistakes. One mistake I remember making, I had joined the company, and I think the stock was like 14 or 20 bucks at the time. And then I had been with the company for a while, and I realized had I bought the stock, when I was younger, in my early 20s or when I first started, the thing tripled in price, and now it's like 90 bucks and it split. And so I would have had over $200,000. So that's one thing that I would think about. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I say that it tells a lot about yourself, right? Because every mistake that we've made and everything that we've gone through, everything that we've been through in our life, is kind of like an algorithm that brings us to this point. You take all the things that you've gone through, all the pain, all the sorrow, all the mistakes. It's part of growing is going through and having mistakes. I know there's people that don't really want to admit that they make mistakes, but the best people are the ones who can admit that they made a mistake and decide to go further in their life. And so where you are right now is based off of certain mistakes. The fact that you're even watching this video is based off a mistake that I made in April 19 in 2021, because I decided that, some things that went down at the church and I couldn't preach. And so God was like, this shouldn't be the only thing that you go through where they can hear you. And so I decided to make this medium. And so if you're watching this right now, it's because of a mistake. And so certain things don't get done. Certain things don't happen in your life and to make you what you are. I'll give you another point. My wife is not average height for a woman. She's taller, right? And I'm probably average height, or if not, a little bit shorter. So there is a mixed match. She's a little bit taller than me, right? And here's the thing. At certain stages in her life, she probably would not have even saw me or even thought that I was a catch. you know, she haven't gone through whatever she's gone through to realize that there's more to me than what's on the outside. Likewise, in my life, I dealt with some moments of growth where back in the day when I was younger, I was like, I did not see the see the beauty in natural hair. You know, I had issues with cornrows. I had a lot of issues. God had to deliver me from a lot of things. And so what happened was, given the time that we've gone through our pains and our struggles and the things that are causing us to grow, we start to realize that what's important, and it makes us a better person based off of going through. And let's use my even with social media, sometimes I have a hard time with people going back into the past and pulling out old things and making them relevant to right now, because people change. People have gone through some things. There's a person right now that is talking about a certain issue right now, right? And they're now completely in support of that issue, where they're championing that at a national level. But then if you look at her background from 2010 and, you know, further, you see that she had some same things, some problems with this community. So the problem is, if we don't take hold of our mistakes, we cannot be better. So the right answer, I believe, is based off of how you see your life right now. If you do not like your life at all, none of the stuff that you like in your life, you don't like your kids, you don't like your husband, I shouldn't have married that joker, these kids get on my nerves, you don't like your job, then you're probably going to take the red door and just be like, I want a new husband, I want some new kids, I want some new everything. I want to be brand new. You know, you want the all white crispy Air Force Ones, brand new right off the box, right? But if you like your life, right? And here's one of the things that I said. I was joking, but I was trying to figure out how I can have both, right? And I told my wife, I said, I will take the red door and I will make all the moves financially, get all this money. And then I told her, I said, I will spend my money and I will make it so that me and you still get together, right? I would just like she could be bought, you know, and that was wrong of me for even me thinking that the direction. But the truth of the matter is, I would have been a different person. I would have had a different attitude. You know how people act differently when they either lose weight, gain weight, get a girl, get a boy, you know, and be in a relationship, get money, lose money. People get different when certain things come into their life. And so I made the joke that we were still going to be together. But the truth of the matter is, if I go back in time to take that red door and I make all the changes and quote unquote mistakes, you know, I don't get to the point where I'm able to meet her. And if I do meet her, I don't see her for the beauty and the queen that she is. And so really it's based off of where you are right now, because for me, if you enjoy your life and you don't want it to fall apart and you don't want to lose anything, even the good and the bad, the things that made you who you are, more than likely you're going to take the blue door and you just want to be $10 million richer, and then you make the moves that you need to make. But I believe if you're the person who wants to just change it all up, do a Noah's Ark and just start completely fresh and new, you're going to lose everything. There's a movie called The Butterfly Effect, and I believe it's with Ashton Kutcher. And he has the ability to go back in time and to make certain changes, and those change, and then he jumps back into the future, and he sees the differences that one change made. Excuse me. So you don't really realize how you impact people, how you're connected to certain people, how, you know, the 6 degrees of separation type of thing. You don't even really understand how connected everyone in this world is. And that's crazy, considering the fact that we just came from 2020, where someone in China allegedly gets the COVID virus, and next thing you know, it spread all over the world and causes drastic changes in the world. So you have an effect on other people, and that's really the purpose of this. Is one, that we should learn from our mistakes and the things that we've done, and those are the things that make us who we are and make us better going forward. And 2, you have changed and helped people, and you will continue to help people even in your mistakes. Now, here's a biblical thing. There's such a thing as having a mentor, right? Where you learn from the good and the bad. David was a good king. Saul is considered to be a bad king. But David learned from Saul. And how did he learn from Saul? He learned what not to do. Sometimes in your life, you learn what not to do based off what you've seen others do. So the one reason why I don't drink is because I remember seeing my my grandparents on my father's side. I saw a lot of those dealt with some alcoholism and different things. So I try not to, aside from any spiritual, religious, or anything like that, that you may want to grab the book and throw at me. No, it is a completely natural thing because I've seen it, how it affects my life. There are certain things that I don't do based off the mistakes of others. So for us right now, there's people who are learning from us, who have learned from us. There's children who are making moves and doing different things based off our mistakes. And your mistakes are what make you who you are, and really have the effect of changing the world. And that's what we're trying to do. So I'm a little bit long right now, but to me, the answer, the proper answer is grab that $20 million if you enjoy your life. If you don't really like your life the way you really want it to be, and you got some issues and you really can't see how to fix them, you're probably going to try to go back in time and fix it. Here's the thing. There's a better chance of me getting the $10 million than you getting the red door and going back in time. Okay. So the hypothetical is all out. Right now, scientifically, they can't really figure that piece out. But there is a way for you to get $10 million. I don't know just yet how it's done. I believe it. In Jesus' name. But in any case, that's my answer. And I believe there is an answer. But listen, in the comments, put your answer. If you disagree, go ahead and let me know why you disagree. If you want the red door, give me a different point of view that I missed. But I was thinking about this all day. I hope you enjoy what we're doing, what I'm trying to do. Hope I earn the value of your time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up on all the social media outlets. It's 365 ATR. I'm your friend in the gospel, Pastor A.T. Robinson, and I am really just glad to be back on, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Look, share it. If it matters to you, if it has blessed you, share it. Go in peace and have a wonderful day and live your life. $10 million is right around the corner for you. You never know. Probably.